No, they already offered me something and it was a slave bullshit deal. So I guarantee you it was a deal that they've never given anybody else. I'm like, what the f? Like, you see what I'm talking about? What other streamer would have had to do a slave deal like that? Oh, somebody's on my account with a fake tweet. Bro, I don't even know how these niggas are still on my shit. Like, who posted? Like, I don't even know how these niggas have access to my shit. I've changed my password. I've done everything. I even got a notification from Twitter basically saying that my shit was compromised and they removed XYZ and these fucking weirdos are still on my shit. And you know what it does? It kind of fucks up my business because in order for people to believe that I really got some shit going on, I'm gonna have to actually like put up a video. Like for the next Sonic the Hedgehog 3 shits, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 program or whatever the fuck I got going on. Of course I got 2FA. I'm gonna have to be on Twitter and be like on an actual video, like just make sure you guys blah, blah, blah. I'm with XYZ. This is the actual, because people will think it's fake. They'll think it's fake if I don't. Now people are gonna think my tweets are fake. Like I've logged out of all devices and everything. That fucking weirdo bullshit is still in my account. Yeah, I don't know. As far as the Sonic 3 shit, the Sonic 3 Casino Night Zone level, we're gonna be tapping into that. First one should probably be like Thursday, and it's gonna be through a different platform. But when I start this Sonic the Hedgehog 3 deal, I need you guys to really lock in. When I post something, we gotta really light it up. I'll be doing merch incentives, everything when it comes to that. I'm gonna remap, we're gonna reshape part of the Discord and remove that fucking Ace Ventura pet detective shit, if you know what I mean. We're gonna remove that, transition it to whatever I'm doing now. Just like any other creator, whether it be, I'm not gonna say no names, but a lot of motherfuckers do shit like this. A lot of people play Sonic the Hedgehog on stream. All right, it won't be here, it'll be on Emerald. No, they already offered me something and it was a slave bullshit deal, so that's not the company. And I guarantee you it was a deal that they've never given anybody else. That's how peon it was. That is a fact. So let me ask you a quick question. So you guys have seen Ack and a bunch of other streamers playing with their, let me not say playing, but eating their steaks well done, correct? You've seen a lot of creators eating their steaks well done, correct? Let me ask you a question. So you've seen, all right, let's just use Los for an example. Have you ever seen him spam Instagram reels? Or does he just Sonic the Hedgehog? Go look at his fucking social media. Have you ever seen him spam IG reels for having his steaks well done? My point exactly. So when a company tells you, when a company acts like they're interested and tells you the only way that you could generate revenue and do 25 streams a month is to spam Instagram reels for a band. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you think you see what I'm talking about? Like, you don't see nobody else that's having their steak well done have no bullshit ass deal like that. But then you come to me with the menu and the only way I can have my steaks well done is if I spam Instagram reels for a band. And I was like, is that the only way that I could acquire revenue from working in your restaurant? They said, yeah, the only way you could do it is you would have to basically do branded Instagram reels for $1,000. I'm like, bro, there's no way in fuck I want to butcher my social media with a bunch of fucking promo reels. Like, I was like, I'm thinking like, there's no way in fuck academics and the rest of these niggas that are on that platform do that. Like, these niggas literally just spark up a stream and play. I wouldn't have acquired revenue for playing. I wouldn't have acquired revenue for doing streams, and I would have to do 25 fucking streams a month. What other fucking streamer would have had to do a slave deal like that? Come on, bro. I'm like, why do niggas be offering me shit and giving me the peon work? You're interested, but you're giving me the peon work. There's no way in fuck I would have done it. I'm like, man, so you're sure XYZ? Then these motherfuckers caught an attitude with me. Like, all right, man, look, you guys came to me. It may sound cool to you guys, but there's no way in fuck I'm spamming 25 IG reels of straight up Casino Night Zone all over my Instagram. That was never gonna happen. Yeah, I had asked them again. I said, so let me make this clear. In order for me to get my steaks well done in your restaurant, you're saying that the only way that I could acquire revenue by working as a busboy in your organization is to spam promo Instagram reels. They said, yes, that's true. I'm like, my IG would have been all fucked up. Nobody in the creator space would ever spam their shit like that. It would look like straight up Indian butchered bullshit. There's no way I was gonna do that. There's no way. Because nobody else that works for their restaurant as a busboy gets paid like that. So why the fuck would you offer me that? Nobody else that works for their restaurant gets paid in that particular way. Yeah, bro. I was like, man, all right, I guess we can't work then. Bro, but look, let's be fair. Do you think that I would ever spam 25 IG reels on my Instagram a month? That is bad business. That's bad branding. Like I don't even have anybody, like nobody's gonna want, like, fuck no. It would have ruined my Instagram completely. Just every time you look up, I'm like, oh shit, I'm hitting, I swear to God, gang, just different reels. You know how many unfollows I would have got? Nah, but yeah, there's no fucking way I was gonna do that. I just thought it was very disrespectful that when you offer me a dinner at your restaurant, I told you I wanted my steak well done, and you literally just brought the steak to my table medium rare bleeding. Yeah, not a good deal. But the next shit, gonna rock out with the company. It's not gonna be no 2-week shit, so you guys are gonna get a chance to get used to it. But I'm gonna need you guys to really rock with this deal. Last time we only got like 66 affiliates. We gotta do way more than that this time around. Like, if you guys really fuck with me, if you're over a particular age, if you know what I mean. If you're, put it like this, if you're responsible enough to drink, etc., fuck with the Casino Night Zone and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. 66 signups. Yeah, bro, we gotta kill that this time around. So we'll make sure there will be incentives and everything like that. I'll be doing like merch giveaways, etc. But for those who really lock in, and I said lock twice because lock in. But yeah, anytime I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog, it's always gonna be on Emerald. This is just Act 2 of Casino Night Zone. Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I didn't think I was gonna do too many signups, but the thing is, if I put it like this, why would people be inclined to sign up for something that's brand new that they've never seen me do before in a matter of a couple of weeks? People got to see me do it, see me rock with it, and be like, oh, okay, so this is something this nigga's really actually doing. This isn't like some get rich quick bullshit. This is something that he's really locked into doing. So when the other company was just like expecting like thousands of niggas to pull up to the party and the flyers weren't sent out correctly, or my audience isn't used to me throwing house parties, like, and then you guys just go ahead and pull me being a promoter for your org, the niggas aren't gonna show up to the parties. They'll be like, damn, I was gonna start fucking with LTG's parties, but shit, it seems like the people he was working with pulled such and such out the rug. Also, did you guys get everybody, anybody here that was on a leaderboard, did you get your dividends? Okay, so quick question. How many rupees would you say that you required from being on a leaderboard? So how many rupees did you have stuck in there, Split? Oh, you played it to 0? But regardless of the fact, I mean, you still helped me out on that particular deal. But the fact that you still did it from a completely different jurisdiction and demographic, that's how we're gonna need people to lock in. But yeah, first new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 stream, since the last one was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or maybe the first one we'll call Sonic the Hedgehog. This one is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We really gotta make Sonic the Hedgehog 2 work indefinitely. So much so that we're able to put Sonic and Knuckles in the Sega Genesis and then put Sonic 2 on top of it to just really get the beefy deluxe. I wouldn't need to worry about Sonic the Hedgehog 3 because I could just really get all I need out of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with the Sonic and Knuckles expansion. Yeah,